Welcome, Taurus, to your April 2022 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, Taurus, you've got some beautiful cards here, and right off the bat, I have to say there is a wonderful emotional celebration that's going to be happening here for you, or you are really going to be getting together with some friends, some loved ones, and celebrating something. Now, this potentially for some of you could be the birth of a baby. You might be having a christening celebration, or just celebrating the fact that you've found out that you're pregnant, or you are entering into some sort of emotional experience there. Now, remember, this is a general reading, Taurus, so take what resonates here and let the rest go. But you've also got the Lovers card here as well, so there could be some wonderful celebrations regarding a marriage or an engagement or some sort of happy emotional celebration. As I said, absolutely, that Three of Cups is just beautiful, wonderful, happy energy, and all cups are about emotions and love. And so this is really telling me, and you know, you've got a Libra here, you've got a potentially a Gemini or an air sign, so an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini. You've got two Knights here as well, which I will go into when I get to them, but I'm just having a general overview look at what's going on here. And so I feel like there are multiple people around you, and some of these could be some love interests that are coming through for you as well, but this could most definitely already be someone you are involved with. But definitely a beautiful celebration and some event where you're going to be able to really proclaim your happiness. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Now, this could even be like a graduation, this could be a promotion, just a situation where I feel like you're really kicking up your heels here. Now, you've got, as I said, the Two of Knights. Now, Knights, I don't often read Knights as people, but because these are general readings, as I said, there could be an earth sign here for you. So another Taurus like yourself, a Capricorn or a Virgo, and that Knight of Swords, as I mentioned, you've got that Gemini, Libra or Aquarius energy around you. But Knights to me talk about action and movement, and you've got the fastest Knight and the slowest Knight, which is quite interesting here as well. But what the Knight of Pentacles actually talks about is slow and steady wins the race kind of energy. So there is movement forward, and I feel this could be in relation to a significant emotional experience. If things have been going slow within your relationship, this is absolutely changing here for you. It's moving. I mean, although it's slow, this is progress that isn't flash in the pan. This is moving forward, and things are actually happening. And when they do happen, momentum isn't going to go backwards. You know what I mean? Knights are talking about getting things done. So I feel like if there is an emotional celebration going on, an engagement, a christening, a wedding, there is movement forward towards this, and you're getting things done. And this is, you know, Pentacles are all about doing things things to do with money, things to do with, you know, earthy kind of stuff. And, you know, this is all about you as well, Taurus. You are an earth sign, so you are quite comfortable in this energy of the night. Slow, as I said, slow and steady does win the race here. But nights, as I said, there are, at least you know that there is movement forward. And it's almost like you've done a lot of planning. And this can be related to this special event. And you've been planning and planning this for a while, but now is the time to be taking action on this. And you just know that the plans that you've made are really excellent. They're going to work out for you. And you're encouraged just to really work through the process and follow through on any promises that may have been made. Now, this can actually even talk about actual business travel, but I feel like this is more to do with some plans that you've been putting in place to do with an emotional situation. But this can also talk about financial rewards as well, just because it is Pentacles, so things are moving quite nicely in terms of your finances here. But definitely beautiful, healthy energy. And it's quite interesting. You've got the Seven of Pentacles here as well. Just, you've got the Lover's card next. I'm jumping ahead here as I always do, but the way I read is I get the messages from all of the cards, and they each interlink in certain ways. So the Seven of Pentacles as well, where the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is saying, you know, you've put your plans into place and now is the time to move forward. The Seven of Pentacles also is a little bit of a message about that. You've put in the hard work. You've done a lot of planning, a lot of propagating of, you know, if you look at this particular image, you see the person sitting in a beautiful flowering tree. And this often talks about someone that has put in all the effort, done all the hard work, and now you can sit back, relax, and watch all your labors, like watch your plants flower, watch the fruit on the trees growing, and you can actually just reap all of the rewards for the efforts that you have put in. Now, just back to the Lover's card, what a beautiful energy this is. So for some of you, this could be a new relationship and you are falling in love here. You are very beautiful, very radiant, very handsome at this time. The Empress card is here, and this talks about you just looking your best, feeling the best. Very abundant kind of energy here. And with the Lover's card, this makes you so attractive. So absolutely, for some of you, there could be a whirlwind romance happening because it is right above the Knight of Swords. So if you're not in a relationship, there could be one coming in very swiftly here. This could be, as I said, with an earth sign, another earth sign, but also an air sign here. Now, the Lover's card, it does, you know, it's that card that does talk about true, deep love that lasts a lifetime. This isn't just flash in the pan kind of stuff, but this is a general reading. It's right above the Knight of Swords, another fast-moving energy. So this can also talk about swift kind of relationships, but often what happens when things, when a relationship just starts off really fast, it can just be that fast kind of energy that comes in and then goes as well. But again, general reading, and I'm not actually feeling that for the general amount of people. I'm feeling like this is a deep love that is truly nurturing and beautiful, and very much, as I said, on a deep emotional level. This isn't just something that comes in and goes. And the thing with the Lover's card, this is also talking about a very significant choice that you may have to make. So for some of you, you could be in a situation where there are two people that you perhaps are having to choose from. And this can also be, and I mean, if this, I'm going on a lot about love, but it's just because you've got this Three of Cups, you've got the Empress and the Lover's card. But if you're not interested in love and you're in a settled relationship and this isn't anything to do with what's happening in your life, you could be going through some significant choices regarding your employment as well, and perhaps having two particular options when it comes to your career, and you may be in a position to be having to choose which direction you want to go in here with your career as well. But as I said, take what resonates, guys. If it's all about love that you're interested in, this is definitely a choice in love, but it is nonetheless a significant choice. And often the Lover's card was actually called the Choice card. And so I feel like this is very significant here for you. But this, I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a marriage coming up. This is talking like deep emotional relationships, and just even getting in contact with your soulmate, which is absolutely beautiful. And, you know, this is going to be a relationship that changes your life forever, no matter what happens, whether, relationships do come and go sometimes, but whatever happens in this relationship, it is going to change your life forever here. This is quite beautiful. Now that Seven of Pentacles, I did touch on that. This is you having put in the hard work, put in a lot of effort, and again, this can relate to either a relationship, this can relate to your career, but you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can sit back and watch things grow right in front of you. There is progress here. There is sustainability, and you're going to be seeing results, particularly if this is to do with a relationship as well. If things have been slow going, this is beautiful. There are results here. It's blossoming. It's gorgeous. I love it. But again, also for your career, there is some wonderful things happening. Now, the Empress card that I did touch on before, this is also that card of abundance, of fertility. So for a lot of you, if you're not pregnant or you're not planning on being pregnant, there is this connection with growing something, and I absolutely feel this has to do with emotional connections with people, but also this could be something that you are really emotionally invested in terms of your career. You might be wanting to build a business, get involved with a partnership to do with your career or growing something like that. This can even be to do with buying a fur baby, having a fur baby enter your life. This doesn't necessarily mean a human baby, but there is a lot of growth, a lot of beautiful abundance. This is the Earth Mother. There's a lot of maternal instincts here. You're nurturing things, and this could even be you nurturing a relationship as well. Things have already begun to grow. This could be with an air sign here, just because it's right next to the King of Swords, but definitely wonderful, beautiful, protective, loving energy in that Empress. And that King of Swords, this is a very intelligent, very thoughtful in the sense of mentally, lots of thinking going on here. The King of Swords is very insightful, and they're a great problem solver here, and they're, yeah, as I said, they're so intellectual, and they're really good at helping you out in any area that you might need assistance. So if this is someone in your life, or you've got any problems, this is someone that can actually really help you out. Now, the thing with the King of Swords, if these don't represent people in our life, they can often talk about you taking on a lot of the energies of these characters. So you are going to be really problem solving, I feel, in April, and really using your intellect and working things out and being very analytical about things. The swords are all about your thoughts, your intellect, your mind. And so you might be giving somebody advice, or you yourself might be needing some advice, and this person is going to present an opportunity to get the assistance that you need and help you out. Or, as I said, you could potentially be helping other people out in April as well. And it's interesting, you've got the King and the Knight, so a lot of mental energy happening as well, a lot of thoughts, a lot of planning, decisions. And when you kind of get the King of Swords, it is saying try to use your mind here rather than your emotions. That is a really big key when the King of Swords shows up in a reading. So if you are having to make a choice, use your intellect a lot here. And yeah, that's going to help you a lot. Now, often the King is, if this describes a person in your life, this could be someone that's a great communicator. They're great at mediating disputes. They're really level-headed as well. Brilliant, intellectual, all of that. Very logical. And you can really rely on whatever information or solutions that they come up with. But often this person is lacking in a bit of emotion. Because they are quite intellectual, they're not often able to connect on a heart-to-heart basis. So if you're needing some emotional assistance here, this probably isn't the person to be going with. But I feel like, yeah, in this decision that you may be needing to make, the King is going to be very helpful here. Wonderful, beautiful energy. And this, again, as I said, could be someone you could be involved in a relationship with. And this is coming in fast. The Knight of Swords is there, and wow, that's telling me that this is really fast action. This can often be saying that if things have been slow moving or not even moving at all, this is absolutely changing in April. It's almost very whirlwind kind of stuff. So you really need to try and stay grounded, because things can be seeming like they're flying along really quickly and make you be feeling a little bit off balance. But also the Knight of Swords really asks you to think about all of your choices. If you are having to make some, just consider all of your options really carefully, because things are happening so fast that it can make you you don't want to jump to any decisions too quickly and then get too far down the road and find out that it's too late and you can't kind of go back. So think things through, even though things seem to be moving quickly here. Think things through carefully. Now, this could have something to do with a legal issue as well. You've got justice here. This is the card of Libra, but this is also talking about having things being balanced, making sure that you are weighing things up. I feel like there is definitely coming back to this significant decision here, Taurus, that you might be needing to make, and you are weighing up things. So, but Justice is a beautiful card in the sense that it talks about you being able to balance things out very well, and I feel like you're going to be successful in this decision. You're going to choose the right thing and it's going to work out very well. Now, justice, as I said, it can be legal. You could be signing some legal papers here, but this could even be marriage papers. It could be like a choice. This choice that you make is going to be causing you to sign some contracts, or there could be just any kind of government official type stuff that's going on for you as well, very government type stuff. And just a lot of weighing up. If you look at the Justice card, I mean, she's got a sword in her hand as well. And so to me, I mean, because Libra is an air sign, this is telling me there is a lot of intellectual kind of things happening here for you. And definitely, I'm definitely seeing a situation where, you might be in a position where you are having to make a judgment or an evaluation about something significant in your life. This could actually be career related stuff. But if you are in a position where you're having to sign some contracts, or there is some kind of legal stuff going on for you, just make sure that you read everything through carefully. And also, if you believe in something and you are involved in a situation where you've got to make a choice about something and you believe that you're right, hold firm to your convictions is a message that does come along with the Justice card. But yeah, just beautiful balanced energy here. I'm really liking this reading for you, Taurus. This is lovely progress and happiness, a lot of joy, action as well. And look at your final card here from the Gateway Oracle deck, one of my favorite decks. This really does kind of fit in so well with those Knight cards. And this is taking action. And the affirmation for this particular card is, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. And the meaning of this card is, don't hesitate. Whatever you've been putting off, now is the time to act. Stand tall, raise your fists to the sky and leap into action. Break out the champagne, for victory is in reach. The universe wants you to know action creates momentum. Whatever you've been wishing and waiting for, this is the right time to move forward without looking back. Quicken your spirit by taking action now. Even if you have to face your fears in order to do so, look them in the eye with a calm and clear gaze and forge ahead. The action you take now will reap immense rewards in the future. Wow, Taurus, this is really so linking up with this important decision that I feel you are making. And taking action. You've got action cards here. These two Knights are all about action. So this is just fitting in perfectly. But I feel there is this wonderful, joyous, happy occasion coming in for you. And there is success. The Justice card talks about making the right choices as well and being very balanced in your decision. So I hope I didn't repeat myself too much there, and I hope that resonated with you. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new subby, and if you're not a new subby, I hope you tune in next month as well. So have a great month, Taurus. See you next month. Bye.